listening exercise. Don't even bother looking for subtitles on this video because you ain't gonna find any. So I'm gonna tell you a story. It's a very interesting story with a great knowledge behind it, wisdom, let's say. Do you know a guy called Confucius? Confucius was a great philosopher and thinker in China hundreds of years ago. And one day Confucius was walking through a desert, very completely deserted. There was no one there. There was no life, no water, there wasn't anything, until he was walking with his disciple. And then he found a house. There was this little poor rustic house, and he decided to go there and meet this family. The family welcomed him, gave him dinner, gave him water and food. And then he asked the family, so tell me, how do you guys survive here? How do you get food? How do you get money? And the family said, well, you see that little cow over there? We get milk from that cow and we transform into cheese and we sell at the market. That's how we get money. That's how we survive. Confucius was very intrigued by that. The other day in the morning when they left the house, Confucius turned to his disciple and said, disciple, I want you to get that cow and throw that cow off the cliff. The disciple was very angry. He was like, what the fuck, Confucius? I can't do that. They live, that's their base of survival. How can I do that? Confucius said, do it. Do it now. He didn't say it like that, but he convinced the disciple to do it. So the disciple got the cow and threw it off the cliff. Of course, the cow died. The disciple was very angry. He felt guilty because of that, and he abandoned Confucius forever. But that thing stuck in his mind for many years, and 10 years later he decided to go back to that family and ask for their forgiveness. So he went there, but instead of seeing that old house, he saw a beautiful house, a mansion, you could say. And he was very intrigued, and he went there, knocked on the door and said, excuse me, I don't know if you remember me, but I came here 10 years ago and I would like to see what happened to the family that lived here. The guy who answered the door said, well, it's us, we are that family. And the disciple was very confused and he said, no, I mean that poor family that survived only with a cow. And the guy said, yes, that's us. So the disciple couldn't understand. He asked, what happened? I remember your house was so poor and now it's such an amazing house. What happened? How did you change your lives? And the guy said, well, 10 years ago, we got our livelihood, our food, our money from that cow. But one day an accident happened and my cow died. She fell off a cliff. And we had to find other ways of making money, of surviving. And we discovered that our land is on top of a great silver mine. And we decided to, and we started mining this silver and started selling it. And that's how we changed our lives and we became rich. So in a way, the best thing that happened to us was the death of our cow, because only then we discovered that we were sitting on a silver mine. The disciple was in awe. He was very surprised by that. And then he thought, well, my master was right. This family depended only on that cow and they never tried to get anything better than that because they have that source of survival. But once they didn't have that anymore, they started looking for other things and they improved their lives. So what's the moral of this story? Is that sometimes you have that job that pays you, I don't know, a minimum wage or 2,000 reais, and you're able to pay your bills and you fall into this comfort zone. And comfort zones are very dangerous because they kill your potential. When you are in a comfort zone, you forget that you have potential to grow, to become a better person, to improve your life and the lives of those around you. And I remember I read this story when I was a teenager and I never forgot that. And that story stuck with me. And because of that story, I opened my school. I quit a job that I had, was a good job, and decided to open my school. And I have to tell you, it was the best thing I have ever done in my life. So this is the listening exercise for today. I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to like, comment, to share, and I see you next time. Bye-bye.